folks, welcome back to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet. We're back here for our Football Manager 23 playthrough, the ABC Journeyman. We're on about episode 180, crazy times, and we're with club number 9, Coventry City, and I forget what number season we're on with them, but the last couple of years we got to into the Champions League. It's been great. This year has started off a little bit more tricky. Transfers haven't been as easy. And let's see how things have gone at the start of the season. Well, folks, we've had better starts to the season, but actually we look like we might have put something right. We've had some good victories, but also some disappointing defeats. So you saw the 2-3 loss against Arsenal in the Community Shield, and you can see we ended up losing a couple of games very soon after that, after beating Manchester City at home 1-0, which was a great result, but really didn't play that great. Leo with a goal. He got himself injured and he was out for the majority of the rest of these games. We then played Tottenham away and Brighton away, lost them both 2-0. Very, very disappointing, and in all honesty, didn't deserve much more than that. But we started to put things right, beat Swansea 3-1 at home. Cowperthwaite, Brace and Spice. Cowperthwaite started very slowly. Wolves, another loss away from home in the league. We'll talk a bit about what's going on in the other competitions. This was another 2-0. This was a little bit better, but we got Andreas Kalino sent off. And so it was looking like away games were going to be a bit of a problem. But then we got the win over the other Manchester club, 4-2, Spice, Brace, Cowperthwaite, Brace. And we've just gone on a little bit of a run in the league. Blackburn away, this was a great result. Cowperthwaite with a goal, 1-0. Stoke, 2-0 victory. Carter Cowperthwaite was outstanding here. We were pretty poor in this game, but he scored 2 of the best goals, I think you're likely to say. Neither of them were a chance, but he managed to control the ball and then just place it past the keeper, all in one movement twice. It was brilliant. 2-1 away at Forest. This was really tough. Ruben Reyes was outstanding. He got goal of the season for that one, and Leo, and then goals of then a very, very comfortable victory over Watford, or what looked like that over Watford. But for the first 40 minutes, Watford were all over us. It was a weird one, but goals, a brace from Reyes, a brace from Cowperthwaite, and a Leighton Reynolds, the youngster, getting his first goal, and a James Agba 10.0 average rating on that particular match, which was his game of the year, game of his life. I think he was outstanding. 3 assists. Let's just have a quick look at that goal that Ruben Reyes scored, because this was something special. Yeah, look at this. Reyes gets it here, turns, and boosh into the bottom corner. Yeah, goal of the season for that, and well deserved. In the Champions League, we've had a nice easy start, but neither of the games did we play that well. Away against Slavia Prague, well, we got the 3 points there. It was an own goal, and then a 2-0 victory away at Copenhagen. Cowperthwaite, Brace. We've just played PSG, which was it was a disappointing performance. They were so much better than us in the first half. Regis Ungondagala was outstanding. Should have had 2 or 3 more goals. Cowperthwaite scored, and then we were starting to get back into it. And Jack Cortez got himself sent off, which put paid to that. We're playing Celtic today in the Champions League. If you remember, we beat them 5-0 at home last season, so let's see if we can do something against them here. In the Carabao Cup, we are through to the quarterfinals. We beat Plymouth and Stoke along the way, and we are going to be playing Middlesbrough in the quarterfinals, who are a Championship club. So potentially another chance to get through to a semi-finals in a cup competition, which would be massive. So still really doing well. I'm just struggling a little bit with the style of performance. We're not quite as good as we were, and I really feel like the squad is struggling a bit. We are having some injuries. We've made a couple of transfers just to increase the number of bodies in the club. Andreas Cellino, the player you saw, only £1.6 million loan from Inter, but we needed that backup at left and right back. He's not the best player in the world, but he's certainly got a bit of pace about him. I don't think he's a bad player round the back there. So I think he certainly helps us, and he's got a pretty good average rating in the Premier League, 6.97. He's certainly done his bit. This guy is literally just a body to fill up when we need to come off the bench. He's only played 3 games. He's not going to play a lot of games, but we just desperately needed anybody, just to come out there. And somehow he's worth this sort of amount of money, which I don't understand. But, once the end of this season comes, we're probably going to sell him and we'll try and make the most of it. Out, and this will surprise you, Ricardo Lang. We were trying to balance the books a little bit. Gone for £40 million to Manchester United. So a little disappointed there. You can see how he started at United, sort of an averagey sort of start, but he's done all right in the Champions League. So it felt like the right move. I think we are going to be looking to make a few changes come January. Charlie Allen, we almost got rid of him previously. I think we'll let him go if we can. Puljic has been awful. I think we'll let him go if we can, and then maybe replace them with somebody, just one player to come in, maybe worth 35 million type amount of money, I think, and see what we can get for that. And I think that would fit well alongside Spice and Calberthwaite. Spice just back from injury, so that's why he's on the bench. Same with Leo, so that's why he's on the bench. Well, actually, Leo's on the bench because Agba had that 10.0 in the last game. So that's kind of where we are at the minute. I'm not quite sure what to think of it. I think we're doing all right, but every game is a bit of a struggle, and we don't dominate games like we did in the last couple of years. And I feel like the side is a little bit older, it's a little bit creakier, and we need to do something about it. I think we've got our new stadium should be ready at the end of this season, I think, so that will be good. I think it's the end of this season. I don't know where you look for that. Oh no, it is in a couple of years' time, unfortunately. £51,000 is good. We got a youth level 1 superb youth facility, so we're really, really good in many, many places. I think maybe we could improve youth recruitment, so we'll probably look to do that. We desperately need more money. We've got £105 million in the bank, so it's not like we're struggling for cash, is it? We're a little bit under the wage budget as well, so we've got room, I think, for one more signing at 20 million. But I think I'm going to ask to see if we can boost that up in January to maybe 40 million. And if we get the extra wages for Charlie Allen leaving, perhaps because he is wanted, he's looking like he'll leave at the end of this season anyway, so it's the right time to sell him. And so we'll get the money in for him, and we'll see what we can do with it. Right, let's go and play Celtic. Side we're going with. Slight change to what you might be used to. Cortez is out, Cantoni is out. So players we are going to be starting is Calberthwaite and Allen lead the line. Long and Agba left and right. Reyes, who has been outstanding, I mean so good in the last few games. At 33, this might be his last year with his contract's up. He's going to go alongside Tulisi, who has come in and has done a pretty good job instead of Cortez. Chelino, Gushik, Bykov and Sharold across the back line. And actually I think what we might do is bring Gusic and Christiansen there with Gunderland in goal, who has been very good. He had a poor start to the season, but my God, has he been good in some of the games. So I'm pretty happy with that signing. We are desperately in need of I think, of a little bit of a refresh in this side, though. I don't think we're only like 3 points off the top of the league, but I don't feel we've got any real chance of catching Liverpool or some of the sides above them. I think we'll struggle top 4 this season. Just don't feel like we've got much about us. I feel we're weak, and we lack. We've got Calberthwaite, but beyond that, we're really struggling to find the sort of brilliant players. And here's Calberthwaite. He's running through. He's done brilliantly well, but can we hold on to Calberthwaite is the big question. Long's done well there. Ruben Reyes is looking for the pass, who's been outstanding. Agba, it's into Calberthwaite, and yet again it's him who opens the scoring. Was he just offside? I don't think he was. Looks like he was. No one's raising their arm. I didn't think he was. Must be really tight, that one. You can see Agba finding the right ball. Oh, yeah. No, he's way off. Don't know why I thought he was on. But it was Long, wasn't it? Yeah, so it was just he was in the way. That's frustrating. Want to get this win because this would mean that we are going to just keep our head in the right place. We're about 11th at the minute in the table. 2 wins, 1 loss. And we just want to make sure we win these games because we've got some tough ones coming up. Sharrold. Somehow didn't go in. It's a good start. 2 really good chances created. So here's another mistake from Celtic. They've given the ball away quite a lot. And, we've been doing a bit about ourselves and we know how dangerous it can be, particularly if you can quickly make the most of it. So didn't quite do that. But again, they've given it away. Long into Cowperthwaite. That's not the player you want to have the ball. And Charlie Allen comes in, 2nd of the season, and that's an important one. Really need Charlie Allen to step up a bit. But, I think it might well be his last, but he's been at this club for so long, but I don't think he can. It's right in the top of the net. I don't think we can keep using him. I think we have to use what money we can get for him, and then spend and get someone in who's a little bit younger, fresher, fitter. Well, we're 7th currently in the league. With that, 3 points if we hold on to it. Let's see what else we can do. Here's Chilisi, lovely ball. Agba looking for a pass. He's found it. Sharrold. Oh, he almost went behind the goalkeeper. Very nice. 39 minutes. We are looking dangerous, but 1-0 is not the scoreline I want. Lovely ball in for Agba. And Allen, I don't know what's he doing there. So 1-0 at half time. Pretty decent performance in that first half. 13 shots, 5 on target. Front players are looking really good. Created some great chances. Probably should have been 2-0 up by now, I think. So I'm pretty darn pleased with that. Good performance so far. And here's Sharrold. I thought this was going to... it's a goal from Allen, 2nd of the season. I thought this was going to be a much, much closer match, given how we've been struggling a little bit against some sides. Shakhtar, they've won 2-1. Real Madrid's just taken the lead against them, but lovely ball in. Was that Reyes with the pass? I think it might have been. Well, Agba's, who's been outstanding. Is that going in? No, I don't know what was happening there. Christiansen. Oh, the ball's just taken off Gusic's toe, but he's got it straight back. Celtic have been woeful, absolutely woeful today. Well, we've brought in Bykov at left back. Not sure why we've done that. I didn't mean to do that. I thought I was bringing him on in the centre. I thought I was bringing him on for Chilisi, but here's Cowperthwaite. He's offside. No. Here's Courier. They've had so little. It's hit the bar, and Reyes clears it. But it's pleasing to see us doing as well as we're doing here. And again, poor pass, and here's Chilise. Picks it off. Can he find the pass? No. Should have taken that one earlier. But again, got it back. Bykov's just got such a good pass on him. Cowperthwaite's come deep. Into Agba. Lovely ball through. Oh, and Reyes, that would have been a beautiful finish. Reyes just wide. Right, a few changes, as you can see. Bykov, he's just moved more into the centre. Kovacic is in the right back. Franceschi and Leo also on. We've got one more sub to make, which we'll do maybe a little bit later. We may not actually make it, but yeah, this has been a very, very deserved victory. Allen tries to put the ball through, but Celtic have really struggled to create anything of note. Here's Allen. into Chilisi, who's now at left back. Who's that? Is that Cowperthwaite? It's Allen. Well, he puts it in. That would be his hat-trick, but they're looking at the offside. It is awarded. He gets his hat-trick. Well, I think what we'll do, he's got his hat-trick. Let's take him off. And we'll bring you the youngster Reynolds on right at the end. He's got himself a goal now already, so what can we do? Here's Reynolds here. Nice little pass there into Leo. Here's Reynolds. Over the top from Leo. Leo's going to struggle to get back in the side with Agba playing as well as he is. And it's a 3-0 victory. Really strong performance. Agba 8.0. Reyes 7.4. Charlie Allen 9.5. It's all the old guard. All these 3 players, their contracts are due to end at the end of the season. What do we do about that when they're playing this well? Do we look to extend them? They are all in their 30s. They're like 33 plus, all of them. Don't know what to do about that. But what a performance, folks. What a performance. Let's have a look how the league looks. Well, there we go. A great victory. We finish up on 9 points. We are in 8th. Just a point behind the likes of Barcelona and Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich and United and Tottenham. Some really good sides in there. Looking down the other end of the table, no one really surprising down the bottom. Maybe Salzburg is a little bit of a surprise, but all of those sides maybe you'd expect to be further down there, and it sort of gets more sort of a little bit weird in the centre with Real Madrid struggling. In the end, they drew with Shakhtar, but a great victory for Coventry and 3 goals for Charlie Allen. You've got to love that. Right, folks, we are going to go on a little bit. I'll just show you the league at the minute. 2.4 million there. Not going to sniff at that. You can see we're 3rd in the league at the minute. Just a few points behind. Looks like City played recently, so just 4 points behind City. 2 behind Liverpool. That is all good. You can see Carter Cowperthwaite's top of the league. Agba's got the most assists, so it's reason to play him. And then what do you do with Leo? But Agba's like 33, so I don't know. Maybe this can be like a Leicester side, sort of the final dregs of the side coming together to win the league. I doubt it, but you never know. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I will see you next time when we're going to come back perhaps after the Champions League games. I think we'll come back for a league game. Maybe this final game of the December. And we'll see how things sit in this period. We've got some tough games in there, but we've also got some games we should win. So it will be fascinating to see how things go there. I'll see you then. Goodbye.